Hash oil is a type of marijuana concentrate. Under California's medical marijuana laws, it's legal to use but illegal to make. My guest, San Diego author and award-winning journalist Mike Sager, immersed himself in the hash oil, or so-called dab culture, and emerged with a revealing article published in California Sunday magazine. And Mike, what is hash oil and how is it made?
Hash oil is really just the most modern form of an ancient drug called hashish. It comes from marijuana plants. In the ancient times, people would pat it and sift it and create blocks of hash. Today, they use butane and medical grade equipment.
And they sort of liquefy it and turn it into all different options. How is it consumed? Is it more potent than, say, smoking a joint?
The effects are different. If you smoke hash oil, you'll get a higher high, but it doesn't last as long. But hash oil is also used in cookies, candies, salves, balms. All the various uses that marijuana can be put to today are all through this sort of liquefaction process.
Yeah, we're seeing some pictures of how it's liquefied, and it comes in different ways. It can be crunchy or it can be liquid, and as you said, put in many different ways. But you followed a group of guys who make and distribute marijuana concentrate. They call themselves Wooks, and they attend secret hash oil conventions of sorts. What stood out to you most about traveling with these group of guys?
Well, the thing is that hash oil is a solitary art. Almost to a man, all of these guys who are in their 20s and 30s, and they tend to like tattoos and beards, and but of course there's exceptions to every rule. But they all at one point, what they share is they smoked some hash oil and they liked it, and then they didn't know where to get it. So they started combing the web to figure out how. So every single one of these wooks is sort of a great American success story in a way, because they've all taught themselves how to make this product.
So if hash oil is being made by individuals and it's illegal to manufacture in California, how are these products that have it ending up in medical dispensaries here?
Well, that's a great question. When I called the attorney for the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws, his quote was something to the effect of, well, if it falls from the sky, then it's legal to sell. So it's one of these legal fictions that's very much similar to the way the marijuana laws in California started, where you could sell it, but you couldn't grow it.
Okay, so why do you think marijuana concentrate is becoming so popular? Because it seems like it is.
First of all, it's a new product and people are exploiting the market. That's number one. Number two, what hash oil provides is a extended medical usage for more of the population. Right now, medical marijuana, if you get a doctor's excuse, what you do is, oh, go smoke a few hits, eat a piece of brownie. What these larger labs provide for patients is pills, for instance, where you could take 2 pills every 4 hours, just like aspirin, and this will help your pain problem.
So kind of a consistent dosage
right,
there.
and also big companies can grow their own. So, and in the states where it's legal, there's sort of a field to store process where there's a barcode and testing of the product all the way through.
Now, I know San Diego has had a few explosions linked to these home butane using, hash oil manufacturing practices. And last year, a local prosecutor said hash oil is, quote, the new meth lab. Do you think it is? Is it a public risk?
Well, I think it makes for a great headline. I think that the most important thing is the chemicals used are not as volatile in butane, but I think it's more like the drug we're discussing here. People using meth and making meth are sort of psychotic. That's the effects of meth. Hash and marijuana, people are high, but the biggest OD I've ever seen on marijuana is someone falling asleep. It's not the same sort of drug. So, but the bottom line here is that there's people making illegal stuff that's being sold legally, that we're just one law away from giving them legal labs and taxing them. So, then it eliminates this problem.
All right, so much to discuss about this, so much more in your article. Mike Sager, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.